families. My name is Mrs. Hurry and I teach literacy. I'm going to walk you guys through two important things that I think are really important for you to know the remaining year for at-home learning, also in person. So the two things I'm going to talk to you guys about are the video lessons for at-home learning, how to log in, and also reading. So some things that we should be doing at home, how much we should be reading, and what kind of incentives kids get for their reading. So when you guys log in at home, you'll notice that there will be a slide that looks like this. It tells you the day and the date, so that way you know you're on the right day and time. It gives you a specific list as to what you're supposed to do. Most of the time, there will be some kind of video lesson to watch. Now, since I can't be at home with the kids that are at home because I'm in person, we are very fortunate to have some guest teachers from Teachers College, Columbia University, teaching lessons. Now, they're the same lessons I would have taught in class, but because I can't be with them at home, we have this lesson instead. So it's still the same material, still a build off of what we're doing in class, just somebody else is teaching it. We're very fortunate with that. So it has the link already in the slides. Once you go to that link, you'll have to enter two things, a username and a password. The username is always here and it's the same every single time. So it's Holt Horan, and then the password is Rockets20. So once you enter those, it should take you directly to the lesson. So I am going to imagine that I have clicked on this link and it's going to take me to a website that looks like this. So it says Units to Study Virtual Teaching Resources. Welcome. And it says, please log in using the name and password provided by your teacher. So the username is Holt Horan and the password is Rockets20. And when I hit submit, it's going to take me to the lesson I need. It's going to take me to the exact lesson here. And I'd hit play. Most of the lessons aren't very long. They're just a couple of minutes. So they're not going to be long, drawn out lessons for kids. It's just a couple minutes, same as it would be in class. Those are the lessons. They'll watch those, and usually they'll either have to do some kind of reading or some kind of writing connected with those lessons just to kind of demonstrate what was being taught in the lesson. So that is the video lessons. Super easy, but it is important for kids to be doing these lessons because these are lessons they would have been getting in class, but because they're not here, they need to do them at home too. And then let's talk about reading. So I always get this question, and that's how much should my child be reading every single day? A good rule of thumb I always follow is kids should be reading 20 to 30 minutes every night. And our goal is to read lots of books this year. And so just by reading 20, 30 minutes, that's going to help you meet that goal. It is proven, they've shown it many times, that the more you read, the better reader you become later on, learner, all of that. So reading a lot is important, especially at this young of age for kids, because reading is only going to get more challenging as they move on to middle school and even high school. So 20 to 30 minutes. There's not a reading log I have them fill out. I trust that they're reading. They can read whatever they want as long as they are reading for that time. I do have some incentives in the classroom because I know reading is important. I want to get kids motivated to read. So in my room, I have a Reading All-Stars board, which basically has different categories, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and beyond books. So anytime kids finish that amount of books, I put their name on a star, post it on the wall so everybody can see how awesome and how much they have been reading. I do count books that have more pages as more than one book, just because a bigger book is obviously should be worth a little more than a smaller book. So a book that has 300 pages or more counts as 2 books. So if they were to do that, they just have to let me know. There is a paper for them to fill out that basically just, as they're finishing book, write the title and I initial it, and that's good to go. So that's really all I have for you guys. If you have any questions about anything,